Okay, let's analyze yesterday's game. And it was quite a bad game, but yeah, that's why analysis is important, I guess. My accuracy was 78.5 and my opponent's 86.6. So we played way better. Don't ask me how I won that game. I mean, I know how I won the game, but anyways. His rating is estimated at 2150, mine at 1650. So yeah, it's just... I already knew in the game that it was really bad, and somehow I managed to win. But yeah, let's just analyze. And I already know the main thing where I went wrong. Okay, so this is all just theory. And here in my game, I even said, okay, he's probably going for something like this. And then watch me playing something that doesn't prevent that. So yeah, just really bad. I knew it in the game, and somehow I don't know what I was thinking. Probably confusing it with other lines. In some lines the queen comes here, but yeah, this is just bad, nothing to analyze here. I'm just giving up my rook here. And already it's plus 3.7 for him. Oh no, the engine changes to plus 2. But yeah, definitely not how you want to start your game. So I guess this in the end was a great lesson on how to try to come back from a losing position, even though I didn't really come back. But yeah, it was just 2 losing. But I did win on time in the end, so yeah, let's see. And okay, e3, e6, what the engine says, I think it's just too slow. I need to go for some counterplay here, even if that means sacrificing some more pieces, or yeah, I just need to see if I can get some kind of perpetual, or maybe try to complicate things so much that he's gonna blunder as well. So that's what I was trying. And the main point of this is that now at least his knight can come out. Obviously, he still has this move in the future, and yeah, I can't really prevent that. Like, he can play this now, and his knight is just gonna get out. I need to take this pawn. So yeah. He didn't play that immediately, but still, yeah, I'm not attacking his knight, so that's completely fine. I attacked his bishop. Okay. The engine just wants me to go after the knight with the king, I guess. Not really what I was looking to do. And like I said in the game, I was just trying to complicate things, keep making threats in the hope that he blunders, or I have some way to get back into the game. Or to at least win the knight back, so that I'm just down on exchange instead of a full rook. So yeah, this is just all fine. Yeah, again, it wants me to bring the king there. I felt like, okay, I need to attack it immediately. Now he did find e6. Maybe he found it earlier and just waited for that. Yeah, this is his last chance, so he takes it, saves his knight. Now this is the best move. I saw it in the game. Okay, I think I can win the knight, but he's gonna get 2 pieces for it. And I'm curious here, what does the engine say? Just develop. Okay, bishop d3. Yeah, this is a move saying, okay, I want to trade pieces because I'm ahead. I think most practical, and the engine says it's the second best move. It's just to castle here. His knight isn't attacked yet, so he doesn't need to deal with that immediately. And I don't know, if something like this, then he can go for what he did in the game. And yeah, that would just be really bad for me. But he played that a bit earlier, so going back, he didn't castle here, but he immediately took on a6. I don't know what ChessOpeningTrapsYoutube is doing. Why is the move going back? Okay. Yeah, I took back, and he obviously won a pawn there. And yeah, I'm just now down an exchange and 2 pawns, so 4 points of material down. That's just really bad. But I knew I had some counterplay, so he's not castled yet, so that was probably, yeah, I wouldn't say a mistake, but he allowed me to get some kind of counterplay by not castling earlier. So this was the correct move. I think he only has 1 move, yeah, and he played it in the game. I'm attacking this and his bishop. So if he, I don't know, moved his bishop back here, then I would be able to go here, win his rook, and yeah, then he would just be up 1 pawn, I think. So yeah, that would definitely be alright. But yeah, he did find the best move here, and I think I had to take here. Yeah, engine agrees. Like if I'm moving my bishop somewhere, he can, for example, trade there. And yeah, I don't want to trade pieces because I want to complicate things because I'm down material. But yeah, here I just have to. And at least I'm having the bishop pair, which is something. And this idea was also right. Yeah, he should just move his king. I was trying to prevent him from castling. He was trying to keep his castling rights, but I saw that I can take this pawn afterwards. And now I'm down an exchange and only one pawn, so it is getting better, but still, yeah, he's not castling, but I'm not castling either. My king is still weaker than his king, probably, so yeah, but it's only plus 1.4 at this point. So I did win something back, but still not enough. Yeah, and here I think I blundered again. Engine says bishop d6 is best. Again, I don't really want to be trading here, even though Engine thinks it's the best move. But yeah, I want to keep things complicated. So better would maybe be to go something like here. Although then again, he might have something like this. No, the knight is pinned in this position. Yeah, but b4. I don't know. Let's see, I go here. What does the Engine say? Yeah, it just brings his queen in, attacking my bishop. And yeah, it's not good, but I blundered in the game. At least I think this is a blunder. Yeah, knight b3. I saw it in the game. My opponent saw it as well, so kudos to him. And yeah, here he's just attacking two pieces, and there's no way for me to defend both. I mean, I can do it with one move, but yeah, then he can just take my bishop, and if I take back, he can take the other bishop, and that would be completely winning. So I figured here, okay, let's just take here, at least get something back for it. And a fun thing, the Engine says that if the king were to take, I have a mate in 6. Not that it happened in the game, but that's funny to see. So let's see, what does the Engine say? Queen a7 check. Yeah, and I guess the bishop is already blocking this. Queen is blocking this. So yeah, if he moves his king somewhere, probably a quick mate. Yeah, just mate in 2. Nothing he can do. Has to give up his queen. And if he moves here, it's probably even worse. No, it's not worse, but yeah, still made in 5. King g4, I'm just moving him up the board. Queen a4 check. Okay. Yeah, no, he needs to just give up his pieces. And okay, but yeah, no need to analyze this all because he played. Oh, sorry, he took with the bishop in the game. I brought my bishop back, and still. It's +4 at this point, but yeah, he's not castling, so I felt like there were some chances still, and I was up on time, and about at this point, I believe I realized, okay, if I'm gonna play for anything, it's to win on time, so I started focusing on that a little bit more, while trying to still complicate things, make him think, in the hopes he spends a lot of time. So yeah, he played that move, which is probably the best move. In the game, I already said I don't want to really go into this diagonal because his rook can come in, his queen can come in. Yeah, it's not looking good. Also, my rook wants to go there someday. But I'm curious. King f7. Okay, so the Engine actually likes king f7. Yeah, I played king e8 in the game. Oh, and now it says it's the best move, so okay. Like I said in the game, I want to have my king on a light square because I don't want his bishop to have any checks in the future on my king. And he doesn't have a light squared bishop anymore, so that's the reason. I could maybe try to go here and get my king to that side of the board, which might be a little safer, but yeah, again, my king isn't really getting to safety anyway. So let's see, yeah, he played there, which I think was a bit of a slow move, allowing me to get in. Okay, Engine wants me to play that. Yeah, I felt like I need to bring my pieces in, at least again generate some threats, although it's not really threatening anything, but yeah, it's still making him think. That was, again, like I said, my main option. So this was best. And yeah, here I was seeing that if his king moves to this diagonal, I can take his bishop, and he doesn't have time to take back. Well, first of all, because it's check here, so let's go back. Let's say it doesn't walk into that pin. Yeah, and he also can't go there. So, okay. I didn't even see that, so I could even win his queen here. But in the game, I thought that at least I could win his bishop. And I thought he could take my knight, and then I could bring his king. Yeah, this is even check, so he needs to move. And well, would have also been good for me. But in the game, he did see that, and he brought his king here. And yeah, this was almost the way to win the knight, but unfortunately my bishop is overworked, so he needs to protect my knight. And I was looking at things like this, trying to get the queen away from the defense of the knight, but yeah, he doesn't have to go away from the defense. And even if he does so, he can check me here, attacking the knight, so I have to bring my knight back. And yeah, I don't want to go backwards, because then all my counter chances are gone. So instead I went for e5, and I think this was one of the most practical moves. He has to think about moves like this now, so again, making him think. Even though I'm down on time at this point, but yeah, still the clock was my main weapon here, so I tried that. He brought his knight in. I kinda had to trade. I was wondering about that actually. So in the game, I briefly, sorry, one move back. Briefly looked at this, but I felt like, yeah, he can take, I can take. Then, yeah, it doesn't really matter where he moves his knight. He can move his knight here. I guess I'm winning a pawn there, but yeah, I felt like I needed to keep queens on the board to have any chances to win. And that means I have to take the knight, take the queen afterwards, go for this. Yeah, I tried to complicate thing. I thought maybe I can come in here, like if he plays some kind of slow move, maybe I could get in here, generate some threats. It probably wouldn't have worked out, but again, making him think. So he blocked with the pawn, and then brought his queen here. Now this is attacked. So I realized, yeah, there's probably nothing better than moving my bishop back. Again, moving my queen back is just resigning at this point, because yeah, I need to keep active and try to get some counterplay. Yeah, he can take here now. Let's see, in the game he went there. And I felt like there must be some checkmate here. And apparently I was wrong. I thought that this would lead to checkmate. Yeah, it would lead to checkmate if I went there. But I did have... sorry. I did have this move. And yeah, I mean, I'm still completely losing, but that's why... So in the game, yeah, this was probably best by my opponent. And to continue checking was the right idea. He does have a mate in 5 here now. And this was the correct move. Yeah, I just try to delay the mate for as long as possible here. And here he just decided to take the rook. And yeah, I don't blame him for not finding the mate. I didn't see it in the game either, although intuitively you know there probably is a mate there. But yeah, just taking the rook and simplifying is a nice thing to do there as well. Although he only had 30 seconds on his clock at this point, so I knew that I still had some chances. So I tried to, again, create some threats. Now my queen can come in here maybe, so yeah, things like that. He decided to sacrifice his rook. I needed to take it because it was my only legal move, I think. Well, I guess I can bring my bishop back. Would have also been an alright try. He has made a 7 there, but yeah, he's not gonna find that with 30 seconds on the clock. So I took, and now I only had a queen left. Again, I didn't want to trade queens. I tried to... Again, this check just loses a pawn, but I felt like it would be something he didn't expect. And since he only had 23 seconds on his clock at this point, I felt like this was a nice thing to do. And again, he took 3 seconds here. So I brought my queen back. And again, I just wanted to start checking. Maybe there's some kind of perpetual here. And if not, at least I'm burning his clock. So that was what I was doing. Here I expected him to block with the rook, which would probably have been better. But yeah, with low time on the clock, again, I don't blame him for not finding this. And here again, I don't really have a check anymore. And most moves are bad. Like I can't pull my queen on this diagonal because he's gonna win it. This square is covered. So yeah, I ended up bringing my queen all the way back, at least to prevent this check, because I thought that was one of his main ideas. So again, making him think if that was one of his ideas to find another move. So we went for that check. And here I saw that, okay, I'm just getting mated here. Point is that his rook is coming in here, and let's say I move up, it's just mate immediately. This pawn is covering my only escape square on the 5th rank. So yeah, in the game I did play here to prolong it. I still saw that after this I have to basically give up my queen. It's my only legal move. And yeah, the engine even finds a checkmate here, so not even taking my queen, but bishop e5. Basically, yeah, saying I want to take that queen, and even though, yeah, I can take here, it doesn't really matter because this is checkmate. But not gonna analyze that all too long. I think because of the time pressure, he didn't find that. He went for this rook check. So now I moved my king back, and now he doesn't have that because his rook is on that file. There's still a mate f5 at this point. Yeah, I knew that it would be mating all the way around. Mate f4 now. And he played a quiet move, and that was my chance to go checking him again. And at this point, he had only 4 seconds on the clock. So I thought he was going for a draw here, which maybe with only 3 seconds on the clock now wouldn't have been too bad of a choice for him. Although, yeah, I completely understand that he was trying to win this game because he deserved to win it, and he was up so much material. So he ended up not repeating and bringing his king there. He probably expected me to take his rook here, but again, I felt like I need to burn his clock, need to make it complicated, make him think. So instead, I went for this check. So he protected his rook, and now he only has 1 second on the clock. Went for a check again. And again, here I was fine with a repetition. Had he offered this. The engine even says this was better, but yeah, still, it's not a drawing position. So here I took the pawn, again making him think, and that was just enough to win the game on time. But yeah, definitely not not a game I'm proud of, and yeah, my opponent played very well. Just not quickly enough, I guess. Yeah, that's like I said in the original video, also part of the game. But I feel bad for my opponent, but I'm sure he's gonna get his rating back because he's quite a good player. So he will, and yeah, I've also learned a lot from this. Funnily enough, this gets me to, I believe, my highest rating ever at 1894. Not the way I wanted to get there, but yeah, you take what you can get. So let's see next time if we can play a better game. So thank you for watching this analysis, and see you next time. Bye bye.